Hey everyone, welcome back to the b8ta TV studio for another episode of b8ta Unboxed. I'm your host Noelle, coming to you live from San Francisco, and today we are talking about these lovely devices right here that I have in front of me. These are the Lumicharge lamps and universal charging dock that I have here. They're all available on b8ta.com, and I'm going to walk you through each product individually because these are so much more than just lamps. Let's start off right here with this product to my left. This is the Lumicharge 2. Retails for $119, again, available on b8ta.com. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the features here and how it works. So like I said, it is a lamp. It's an LED lamp, and there's so many different ways that you can adjust it. The top head here kind of swivels to the left and to the right. So if you're living with a roommate or maybe a spouse or a partner and you're doing some work late at night, you can absolutely adjust this any way that you want so that you're kind of shielding it from that other person in the room. This part goes all the way down too. And what do you know, I just turned it on. So there is a touchscreen panel down here on the bottom of the light. So as you can see, we have it on right here. There are three different lighting colors that you can choose between. So we have this sort of soft white light. Then we also have a bright white light, which is kind of a cool kind of fluorescent light. Really, really good if you're studying, if you need to kind of focus on something. Or if you're reading, we have this really nice soft yellow light, which is very warm and just, like I said, very relaxing, easy to read to at night in the evening time. We have 10 different brightness settings. That's right, we have 10 brightness settings on this guy, which is really cool. And I can adjust that to my liking. So as you can see, maybe you can tell I'm turning it up now, and now I'm turning it down. So you can really customize your lighting with this thing. It's really, really great, you know, like I said, to use really any time of day. And again, if you want to have a little bit more focus, you can just change it, make it brighter, make it dimmer, make it softer. So this is just one cool feature, one aspect of the Lumicharge 2. The other aspect is that it is a wireless charger, and it can charge multiple devices at once. Let me show you how it does that. So on the base of the lamp itself, we have a wireless charger. It is a 10-watt Qi charger, so it's going to charge your devices really quickly. I have my AirPods here. Of course, you could put your smartphone there, but I like charging, being able to charge my AirPods because I, always forget to charge the case. So if I put it right there on the center, the light lights up and it's letting me know that it's charging it. This is where we're going to charge our phone. So we have our second device here. What's really cool about the Lumicharge is that it is a universal charging dock. So it has this kind of rotating wheel down here, and you can turn it to the left or the right depending on whatever phone you have. I have an iPhone here with me, so I'm going to find the iPhone port. But what's great about this is that if you have friends coming over, or maybe, like I said, you have a roommate or a spouse or a partner, maybe you have iOS but they have Android, you can just turn the wheel and you can charge at virtually any smartphone that you want. So let me go ahead and charge my iPhone on there. Awesome. So now I have two devices charging. So let me show you how I would charge a third device. So I have a second iPhone here, and we have a port in the back for a USB cable. So here we go. Once I plug it in, there you have it. I have three devices charging at once. I have the LED light on. I'm going to show you a couple of other features. It only gets better from here. So we have in the middle here, we have this digital panel that has your time, it has your calendar, and it also has a temperature check. So it can read the temperature of the room, let you know how hot or cold it is. It also has an alarm, so you can set an alarm. You can also set a timer. So let's say you're working at your desk and you want to, I like to work in like 30-minute intervals and then take like a 5 or 10-minute break. So I love the timer option so that I can know just how long I am doing my work for. What else is really cool about kind of this LED, or excuse me, the digital clock in the middle here is that you can adjust the brightness of this panel as well. Let me show you how I do that. So right here, you can see I'm adjusting the brightness. So there's a few different settings, and I love that because not all digital alarm clocks have the ability to adjust the lighting, and then you're having to find like an index card or a piece of paper to put over the light at night. With this, you can just turn it right off. So when it's nighttime, you just turn that off and it will be dim. It will be nice and dark for you in your room. Speaking of light at night, there is also, I'm going to take off my phone here, there is also this little bulb, which is a motion detecting night light. So when it is dark in the room, whatever room you're in, you can switch this guy on, and it will activate once it notices that you're in the room and when the room is completely dark. So you have a nightlight option there that you can turn on or off depending on if you want it. And look there, I just turned it on so you can kind of see how it works. But again, it will detect when the room is dark, and it will also detect your motion to turn on. This is the Lumicharge 2, like I said, available for $119 on b8ta.com. One more quick feature I want to show you on this guy. There are so many, but this is a little attachment that comes with the lamp itself. You have a place here where you can actually charge your smartwatch. So really, it can charge 4 devices at once. So you want to put your smartwatch there, and then over here we have a cup holder where you can put pens, pencils, maybe your reading glasses. There's also this little arm kind of that sticks out here where you can put over-the-ear headphones, maybe your keys. And let me just actually really quickly, so I said you could do 4 devices. Let me take that back. It is going to be 3 devices because you are going to use the USB port to charge your smartwatch. So 3 devices at once, still incredible. And like I said, you don't have to, pick or choose like who gets to charge their phone. Maybe you have an iOS and your friend has an Android. You are all going to be able to charge your phone. I'm going to actually pop my phone on the panel there, and lights up. So it's charging now. But the genius behind these products is that really it's meant to kind of declutter, to get rid of all of that electronic waste. I know for myself, I am constantly losing my chargers, or they're breaking on me, like the ends are fraying. So this is just such an amazing all-in-one product where you can not only, be productive, but you can also be charging your devices so that when you're done with your work, you're ready to go maybe to dinner with a friend, or go to the park for a little bit. Your devices are ready and charged for you to use them at the end of a long work day. Let's move on now to this model to my right. This is the Lumicharge. This is the model T2W. A little bit different than the one over here, the Lumicharge 2. This one retails for $89.99, and you can see it's a little bit elevated here. That's because there is a built-in speaker in the bottom of this light. The lamp functions the same exact way as this one. We have 3 different brightness settings on this guy, 1, 2, 3, and we also have the 3 color variations on this as well. So you can choose, kind of whatever lighting that you want. And again, we can do this up, down, moves really, really fluidly. So kind of however you want to work. If you want more light in the room, you can pop it all the way up like so. I should also mention that these are coated in a silver paint, so it makes them antimicrobial, which is great. You don't have to, if you have lots of people touching this or, charging their phones, it's going to reduce the amount of bacteria that's able to live on the surface of the lamps. Really great, especially in these times, so that's a cool feature. Now this one has a spot to charge 2 devices. We have the USB port in the back, so that will charge 1. And then we also have a wireless dock right here that's like in the center here. So it doesn't exist kind of like this one, how it's at the base of the lamp. It's gonna be this dock that you actually pop in when you assemble the lamp, and it's a really, really simple assembly. This one comes assembled, this one you're just gonna pop in the dock, but if I put my phone on there like so, it will start charging, and yeah, there we go. So it's charging. It just I had to adjust it a little bit. But yeah, so you can charge 2 devices at once, and then you can also pair it to the speaker and listen to your music while you are doing your work. So if you're someone like me, I love to listen to some jazz when I'm doing my work to get my workday going or to get my morning started. So I love to pair the phone with the Bluetooth speaker. It has really great sound quality. You're also going to be able to take incoming calls with the Bluetooth speaker, and there's a button on the light itself and on the base of the lamp itself to be able to accept incoming calls, which is really cool. Again, cord free, so you're not having to take your phone, if your phone is charging and then you want to get on a call, but you have to then take it, unplug it. You can keep your phone charging while you take that call, and you can listen to that call through the speaker, which is awesome. And again, you get to play all of your different music, and you can have this, have the lamp feature as well. So really, both of these products are really going to help with your organization. They're going to help consolidate your desk space, especially if you're working from home right now. I know for me, it's been a little bit of a mess just trying to keep everything organized. I've got lots of papers, I have work stuff, I have home stuff. This is really going to help declutter, and again, going to help with that e-waste so you're not having a million chargers in your kitchen, in your living room. Let's free up some of our outlets for other devices and other things that we want to have plugged in. We don't need to have a million phones charging at once. And especially if you're in a household with more than one person, if you have a couple of teenagers at home that all have iPhones, or maybe you have an Android but your spouse has iOS, you can use this device. It is a universal charger, both of these devices. So you're going to be able to really consolidate and really declutter. And again, this attachment, like I said, great for the Apple Watch, also great to put some pens or pencils, whatever you fancy. And this, both of these come with this attachment. So I just wanted to show you that it works on both of these lamps. Again, it's the Lumicharge 2, retails for $119 on b8ta.com, and then the Lumicharge Model T2W, which retails for $89.99. Okay, now let's move on to our last device here. I'm gonna make some room. So here is our Lumicharge UD, which is a universal phone dock, and really kind of great, frees up so much counter space, something I think that is perfect to have, like I said, wherever, maybe in your entryway, if you're someone that likes to keep your phone charging like next to the door so you can grab it on your way out. It's not going to take up a lot of space if you have maybe a credenza or a table in your entryway. This is a great product to have sitting there. Also great for when you have, guests over. I know so many of my friends, whenever they come over, they're always asking me, do you have a phone charger I can borrow? This is a cool, great product just to have out available. It looks great, and it's going to, again, be able to charge multiple devices at once. So if you have a couple of people over, they can both use the dock to charge their phones. And again, they can charge both Android and iOS. So let me show you how it works. So if you pop up this plastic partition part right here, we have that same as the Lumicharge 2, we have that, that charging dock, which is kind of like this turntable. It only has two options here. So for the iOS, what's really cool is that underneath the device itself, we have the extension for the iPhone. So we have this little piece that lives at the bottom right there. And what you're gonna do is you're just going to find the right, so it fits over this one. You just wanna pop it on. And there you go. So you are able to charge virtually, again, any smartphone that you have will be compatible with this. Again, universal charging dock. So once I pop that on, I can put my smartphone right on there. But it also comes with the wireless charging panel, which is right here in the back. So if I wanted to put my phone flat like this, it would start charging, but I can also flip it up, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and do that. So I can flip it up like that, and then let's say you have one device charging here, and then you can put your second one here, and there we go, it's charging. You guys can see it just like magic. So I love this one. Again, really consolidating, all of your chargers. You're not gonna have to worry about having all of these different chargers and cords and everything. I mean, it just can be, so frustrating to have all of those devices on you all of the time. So great to have at home, or if you're someone who's, maybe going to the office, also great to have one at home, one at the office. You'll know that you'll be taken care of. This is also really wonderful to travel with, especially if you're with someone, like I said, who has a different smartphone than you. You guys are gonna be able to use just one charger and charge both of your devices, even though they're different, at the same time. So I want you guys to know that we have a couple of cool gift giving opportunities coming up for us. At the end of the week on Friday, March 5th, we have Employee Appreciation Day. So again, a really great gift, especially if you're a business owner, to give to your employees. If they're working from home, give them the gift of better lighting, of better charging, and better organization. That is like a win-win-win. That is something that I think everybody right now, especially in these times with working from home, can really benefit from. I think any of these are a fantastic gift for employees. We also have Spring Cleaning Week, which kicks off on March 28th. So if you're looking to kind of declutter, to get organized, again, Lumicharge has you covered. So make sure to observe observe Spring Cleaning Week, which kicks off on the 28th, and get your Lumicharge devices into your home as soon as possible to start organizing. And then on March 30th, we have Doctor Appreciation Day, and I can't even think of, a better time to say thank you to all of our doctors and all of our healthcare workers than right now, as we are still in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is a great gift to give to them that they can keep in their office or have at home. They're working late nights. Maybe they need a little bit of a morale boost. We've got some music for them. And again, just a great way for them to stay organized and to always make sure that their devices are fully charged, especially when they're on the job working crazy hours. This is just, I think, a great gift. So a couple of dates to remember: again, March 5th, Employee Appreciation Day, March 28th, Spring Cleaning Week kicks off, and then March 30th is Doctor Appreciation Day. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of b8ta Unboxed. I know that was a lot of information to take in, but I think you guys are gonna love these lamps by Lumicharge. Again, way more than just a lamp. I know that for me personally, it's just been such a great way for me to stay organized and to, just make sure that, again, when I have people come over, or even my roommate, when we want to charge more than one device, we are covered here with the Lumicharge products. So thank you all for joining me today. Again, head over to b8ta.com to get yours today, and I will see you next time on another episode of b8ta Unboxed. Bye.